Hi, this is Amy with Living My Beloved Life, and I got these pads in a destash, and so I purchased them knowing that they were used. Of course, that's usually what a destash is, and I bought them knowing that this one had what she called some shadow staining on it. This is actually considered the back. This is an environmental pad. It is an 11-inch. So this is minky top. This is actually the part that goes against your skin. And then this is the back. This is cotton. And it's got some staining. It's really light. I'm not sure if you can see that there. And then also up here. And, it's like, yes, I know it's used, but it's like going to the Salvation Army. You don't want to buy something that's got a stain on it. Or if you do, you want to really try and get it out. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got this environmental and this Popples. And I don't remember her saying anything about the Popples having a stain on it. But where did it go now? Did I lose? Shoot, sorry. It's just like slightly, yeah, there it is. Slightly discolored over here. And this is cotton topped. And so obviously this is the side that goes against your body. I mean, it's very light, right? But it's just knowing that it's there and it's from somebody else's body. And so I am going to work on these to get the stains out. So I'm going to put some stain stick on them. I'm going to then soak them in some OxiClean with some tea tree oil. The tea tree oil is more about sanitizing than actually getting the stains out. But I just kind of wanted to do a little show you before, and then I'm going to really work on the stain treating, and then I'll come back and we'll see if I was able to get them out, and whether knowing the stains are there bothers me or not. I don't know. It just feels a little creepy, I guess. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so stay tuned. I will be back in a little bit. Hi, so I'm back after stain treating these two pads, and I wanted to show you how they turned out. So if you'll remember the environmental, let's see how I can hold this best here. It had a lot of shadow staining kind of there on that blue recorder, and then also down over here on the green. It was just it was faint, but I knew it was there. And I think it looks perfect now. I'm really happy with it. No little staining at all on this. So, yippee! No more stain. As for the Popples, it also came clean. So that stain was right around there. And there is nothing there now. I'll show you the other end just to prove it. There is no any sort of shadow staining at all on either of these pads. So as I said before, I did an OxiClean stain stick and then the OxiClean soak. To also sanitize them, I added some tea tree oil. That is the sanitizer that I choose to use. Then I actually washed them through the washer a couple of times, and I also always do an extra rinse on my pads because I am really sensitive down there. I can't have any sort of perfumes or anything on me. So I did that a couple of times, and then I actually even have to lime dry. So I have a drying rack inside the house that I lay all my pads out on. So they turned out fantastic. I'm really happy. So for buying some destash pads, I got a good deal on these that I was really excited about. But like I said before, it just sort of creeped me out a little bit to know that somebody else's bodily fluids were on them and had stained them. But I don't have stains on almost any of my pads. I work really hard to get my stains out, so that's just something important to me, and so that was important to get these out and know that it's not somebody else's stain. I think that would have always bothered me. And those were actually the first destash pads that I had ever gotten that had stains on them. So I've gotten lots of destash pads, and even in that same order, you know, I got the Sweet Mama's Dragon, which looks good. I have the other Environmental, which, you know, looks fine, so I'm happy to, you know, not afraid to use. I've gotten lots of other pads. If you've watched any of my other videos, I have an Essence of Eve. I actually bought a set of those, and they were clean. I've given most of those away. I have my Hand Sewn by Me. I've stained them, but they didn't come stained. But I've gotten the stains out too. I have these two We Essential thongs. I bought this fanny tail. I have this mama cloth. I've had actually a lot more that I have given away or destashed myself again after I got them. So I think destashes are a great way to go. Oh, even my cup, my Maluna Small Soft. This is technically my second cup, but it was the one I used the most when I first started out, and I still use it on my light days. I really love this cup. Like I said, I think destashes are a great way to go. It's economically, if you want to try a new brand, or especially if you're somebody new starting out with cloth and rumps, and you want to try something but you're not really sure, I think it's a good option. I'm so thankful to all those other women out there that are willing to sell these and sell them used. I would have never thought that necessarily I would be okay with it. And even my boyfriend, we've been together a very long time, when I told him when I got this cup, he's been on board with the rumps and everything else. He's been fantastic about that. But when I got this and I told him that it was used, he was a bit creeped out by that. He likened it to getting like a dildo or something, excuse me for that term, but a women's pleasure vibrator type of thing, buying one of those used, which I would never do, of course. I don't know if there are any women out there that would be willing to buy one of those used, but for some reason, because these have a health function, I don't know, I think it's great. And so I hope that some of you, because I've heard other people say, you know, not used, not stained, that they would never want to buy in a destash, that kind of situation, that you can get the stains out. It is okay. They're gonna be brand new and you'll be happy with them, and then you've made a great deal. And who doesn't like a great deal, right? So I hope this has been helpful to you. I hope you give destashes a try if you haven't before, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Alright?